Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum class. I welcome you to English grade 8 video lessons. I'm your instructor Zia Hamid. I hope that you're doing well. So my dear learners, we are talking about Unit 1, Role Model for Teachers. This is for lecture 3B with the competency of reading and critical thinking. So we will be dealing with the competency of reading and critical thinking. Now let's see what our students' learning outcome is for this lesson. We will be exploring this SLO or students' learning outcome. Use summary skills to extract salient points and develop a mind map to summarize a variety of informational texts. And the second part is transfer the written text to a table, diagram, chart, or work plan. So my dear learners, this SLO is all about summary writing. We will be developing our summary skills in this video lesson, and now we will be seeing that how we can extract important salient points, and we will develop a mind map to summarize a variety of informational texts. Also, we will see that how we can transfer the written text to a table, diagram, flowchart, or work plan. So these are the things we are supposed to do today in this lesson. Now let's get started. Here is a vertical linkage of linked with our previous grades SLO. You have gone through it. I hope that you remember the lessons that we learned in that. Now time to storm your brains a little bit. It's our brainstorming session in which you will ponder upon the question of how can you rewrite and shorten the text. So if you're given a task or an assignment of shorten or rewriting something that's already in the form of text, like any fiction or non-fiction, how will you shorten it or rewrite it? Yes, you will use your own words, your own skills, and you will summarize the whole of it to rewrite the chunk, and also you will see that the written text now will be much shorter than the original text. So after this interesting brainstorming session, we will be talking about summary writing. So in this one, let's talk about what is a summary. So a summary is a shortened passage which retains the essential information of the original text. It is a fairly brief restatement in your own words of the contents of a passage. Note, you simply report back what the writer has said without making value judgments. So this is what summary writing is. It is a shortened passage. It means that it will be much shorter than the original passage that you read and summarized. And also, it's a fairly brief restatement in your own words. You will try not to use the wording and the sentences of the original text. You will try to restate in your own words, and also you will simply just report back without any opinions, because the summary does not include any biases or opinions from your side. Now, we have some techniques in summary writing. Let's see. The first one is paraphrasing. So, to paraphrase means to completely and correctly express other people's ideas in one's own words. So, when we are paraphrasing something, we are actually express other people's ideas written in our own words. We paraphrase it. Now this version will be called the paraphrased version of the original text. Now here we have some examples. You have cooked us all a hot potato. Or you can simply say that a troublesome person or issue is underlying it. You can talk about it. Prevention is better than cure. You can simply say it is better to prevent something unpleasant from happening than try to put it right afterwards. So you have paraphrased the original sentence, which was prevention is better than cure. So we have learned this through an example. Now let's talk about number 2, which is grasping the central idea. And then 3, there are ways of condensation. We use synonyms or synonymous phrases. For example, he had a good command of English. We can say he knew English well. The message is conveyed, just we used different words. Change the structure of simple sentences. We can also use this technique. My brother has an appreciation of modern art. Or you can simply just summarize it in your own words and say, my brother appreciates modern art. So these are some techniques, and along with some examples. Now, next we have finding the topic sentence and making an topic sentence or an outline. Next we have some guidelines for summary writing. We have number 1, clarify your purpose before you read. Read the text and understand the meaning. Do not stop reading until you understand the message conveyed by the author. Locate the gist or main idea of the text, which can usually be found either at the beginning, middle, or in the end. And number 3, select and underline or circle the key ideas and phrases while reading. Another strategy is to annotate the text. So let's see what we have read. So these are all the some more techniques of writing. Number 1 is clarify your purpose. You need to know what you're writing for and what is the purpose. Then you will read the text and understand the meaning, and you will keep on reading it until you understand it completely. And then you will select and underline or circle the key ideas and phrases while reading. So we have also another technique, which is annotation, which simply means you write on the text, you write your own words on the book, on the page, you annotate the whole page or the whole passage that is in front of you. Now, next we have write all the key ideas and phrases you identified on the margins on your notebook in a bullet form. This is another technique. Without looking at the text, identify the connections of these key ideas and phrases using a concept map, flowchart, or table. Number 6 is list your ideas in a sentence form in a concept map, and combine the sentences into a paragraph. Use appropriate transitional devices to improve cohesion. And format your summary properly. When you combine your summaries in a paragraph, use different formats to show variety in writing. Determine the best format for organizing the information in the form of table, diagram, flowchart, or work plan. So all these techniques and interesting instructions they are very important to keep in mind. Only then you can write a very efficient summary. Now let's see, we talked about some organizers, some techniques like mind mapping or table or others. So now we have diagrams, mind maps, or a table. You can see them clearly. They look something like this. You can try them next time when you are summarizing something. Now, my dear learners, here is a simulation video for your better understanding. You can watch it now or later on. It is given, the link is given in the description. You can watch it anytime. Now we have a classroom activity for you on page number 8 of your book. It says, read the text, then extract the salient points from the text using summary skills and create a table that highlights key aspects of his teaching approach, Hazrat Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Include the following columns in your table. So this will be your classroom activity. Moving on, we have a worksheet for you that is attached in the resources. Next, we have your homework, which is summarize a paragraph of your lesson using the summarizing techniques. So we have learned all the techniques. There were quite a list of techniques that we gone through with examples. Now it's time to put all those in practice and generate a very good summary of any text that is given to you, or you can choose one for yourself also. We are here at the end. We have some resources attached: worksheet, presentation, lesson plan, question bank, and a skill sheet. All these are attached in the description of the video. You can access them easily. My dear learners, I hope you had great time learning about what is summary, how do we write summary, and the techniques that we follow to write a good and efficient summary of any original text or passage or anything that is written. Until the next video lesson, this is your instructor Zia Hamid. I hope that you are having a great time learning about new things and concepts. See you in the next video. Allah Hafiz.